will not step an inch until you do what I ask you to do. Now, normally, now what you supposed to do now? Now what you supposed to do now? Well,
Desmond, what is wrong with you? Desmond!
If you call my name there, Thunder will fire you. Are you mad? Boyana!
Desmond, please.
Monsi, the only easy way out is tell your husband to sign my documents, my property, and give to me. Very simple now. Normally, now what you supposed to do? You know me, I got what for you, Pale now. Don't go that lane with me now. I said you're not going anywhere.
Desmond, will you respect yourself?
Desmond, don't get
wow. Father, you can still give me my own share of your property without reading the will. I don't want to be part of the family business anymore. So I will appreciate if you give me my own share of your property. I will venture into some other things I want to do with my life.
Why?
Because I don't want to be part of the family business anymore. Do you know if I want to be a musical producer? Do you know if I want to be a movie director? Do you know if I want to be a footballer? I don't want to be part of the family business.
I am sorry. What you are asking for cannot be granted.
You know, Father, you don't have to go that lane with me. You know why? Because na me be that your son where they give Wahala lift. Normally, Wahala na my guy, like normally, na my G, they chill together. Me and Wahala, they live for the same area. Wahala, they block 1 and they block 2. Me and they run things, na 5 and 6, me and Wahala be. You know, say pikin where they suck breast. No, say milk cost. Father, if you do this thing you're about to do now, Oga Adikwa blood you. Oga Adikwa blood you. Give me my own share of your properties. Is it hard to ask? Is it hard? Man, I feel it's Yota. I feel it's no one Yota. Amen now. I know they threaten you. Normally, I know they threaten you. And they tell you as he be.
What?
If you feel na that tantegata, you get. If you feel na no problems, so no problems. I am player by force. I am player by getting by force.
You have done well in the past, and I want you to continue. Eh?
Thank you, Daddy.
This is 100,000 naira.
Thank you, Daddy. I love you so much, Daddy.
And I love you too. But use this money judiciously. You know the country is very hard now.
Yes, sir. I promise I will, Daddy.
All right.
Thank you.
That's like it. The driver will soon come to take you.
Okay, Daddy. Daddy, thank you.
All right. Try and be a good girl.
I will. Daddy, there's something I want to ask you of.
What is that?
It's about Desmond. Daddy, I want you and Brother Raphael to take it easy with him. I strongly believe with time he will come back to his senses.
Well, I and Raphael, we do not have anything against Desmond. He's my son too. And I love him just like I love all of you. But that notwithstanding, I've heard what you have said.
Thank you, Daddy.
Right. Raphael, you call the driver so that he will take it to the airport.
Okay, Dad. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am, but there's something I'm discussing with Father.
Okay, what is it?
It's about Desmond. Brother Raphael, you're the oldest in the family. I want you to handle him with wisdom, please.
Okay, I'll do exactly what you said. When you're ready, I'll drop you up, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're the best brother in the whole world.
You're the best sister in the whole world. Dad, I need this file.
Go ahead.
Alright, Dad.
Yeah.
Daddy, I'll miss
Make sure you do like you used to do.
Daddy, I'll always do.
Yes,
Take care of yourself.
I love you.
Don't stress too much.
I love you.
Bye. Bye, Daddy.
So this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy, as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy, as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, my own.
So you go to record am, no be after now you go say you no complete.
Okay.
Go inside now, go inside the move and go inside. You dey stand like robots. I just, what are you still doing? Get up now. You know the system all these girls. Now so you go work today, you know go change. I beg. The owners of this group, they are on their way, I beg. Listen up. Hey, hurry up now. If I dey throw am now, you go. Not be Lagos we dey, now East we dey now. We dey produce anything for East now. Don't follow my hand.
How many listening there?
Your work not be to record. Which one they ask me how many days? If I carry am out, you count am now. Which one you say they ask me how many days? How many days you waiting?
Make I dey fast. Before a draw mark like mommy water, you just come out for physical. You know, Senna, so we just work for 2 months. They increase, or that take us out from contract staff to permanent staff. They still say maybe I want to. Before you know now, you go increase our salary. They go say we'll do juju. They're not gonna say na hard work pays. Let's go. Oh, let's go there. They look like mommy. What have you just come?
Did they pay you?
Today's the end of it. You know what is good for your coconut head? Get out my way now! I'm not here for you. You put your skull and blow it! Now sign this one. Desmond! Stop this, Desmond! Go! Jesus!
Yes. Where's the man that was brought in here?
Is he the man that was shot?
Yeah.
Okay, he's in the theater.
Theater?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, he will be fine, right?
Hopefully. Mama, I hope there's no problem.
Janet. All is not well. Desmond is my son, but he is your husband. He listens to you. Whatever you tell him to do, he will do it. Please, I would like you to talk to him for me.
Mama, I've heard what you said. And I will do as you have directed. Iwatago. But you also have to do me a favor. Raphael is your son. Your first son. Please talk to him. Let him be coming down. Iwatago. Let the needful be done, Mama. Kudodi. Let everybody be at peace.
Let the needful be done.
Yes, Mama.
How?
Mama, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know. The preferential treatment is too much, Mama. You know everything. Desmond, my husband, is a bona fide son of this family. Let Raphael understand that. Let him take his place in this family. Why can't I say let the needful be done? Can you open peace?
I don't understand.
I want him to be recognized as the son of this family.
Is he not recognized as a son?
Mama, he's not well recognized. Let them can my husband Okerudia. Can you open happy? You want to go?
Excuse me. Oh, Kate. Hello? Kate, how are you? What? Where? I'm coming.
What is it?
I'm coming.
Mama, get it.
Desmond shot his father.
Chima! Chima, Mama.
Doctor, please, try your best. Try everything humanly possible to save my father's life.
That's okay, Mr. Raphael.
P-Man. P-Man, I'm not care now. Me kwanu ya now. Do this thing. Gwale alumaka now. Gwale alumaka now. P-Man. Now, P-Man, I'm telling you the truth though. If you die without signing this film, Makachi, anywhere you go, I'll follow you. I'll follow you anywhere. Even in the spirit world, sign on it for now. Sign the will now. Is it hard? Sign on the will, land. P-Man. P-Man, but normally that's so it's supposed to be now. Sign this will. P-Man. P-Man. I tell you as it be. Sign or will that. Sign or will that now.
All I can say for now is it's all nice in God's hands.
Brother Raphael, you have to come. Brother Raphael, come. Doctor, come.
Sign or will that. That can get back. They say, why they are not
Mr. Desmond. What is this?
now wait.
It's okay, please. Mr. Desmond, come. It's all. He doesn't need this here.
Desmond, please.
Come.
Desmond, please.
Desmond. Stop there. Out. Out. Now come here.
Desmond.
Give me my honor, my honor. Don't tell me to take it easy, as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my honor, my honor. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my honor, my honor. Don't tell me to take it easy, as I dare nobody fit it.
Flora, the patient in Ward 6, has she been discharged?
No.
Okay, so why? I think the doctor says we should admit this medicine to that patient.
Calm down! Calm down!
Guy, they want you.
This don't right
I want you. Guy, I don't know you. You don't know me.
Guy, calm down.
Not by this case, so. Not by this case.
I know, but calm down. Hey! Guy, calm down now. Calm down.
Guy, I don't want you.
You again. Now listen to me. I will get you arrested. Don't you know that this is a hospital and there are patients that need to sleep?
I don't have any business with you. All I want is for him to sign this will and I will get out. Is it hard?
Hey! It's okay.
Guy, calm down now. Calm down.
Okay, now listen to me. Listen to me. You and I both know that your father cannot sign that will in the condition that he's in. When he recovers, he will come back home and sign the will.
So if he dies, who will sign the will? If he dies, who will sign this will?
Desmond, please, please!
Down!
Guy, calm down! You ever like to calm down now? Here's the hospital, calm down! What is it?
If he dies, who will sign the will?
Calm down! Desmond!
Ma, thank you.
Talk to him, what is it? Calm down,
Madam.
calm down now! Calm down!
Madam, please. Now, I'm only going to say this once. Now, you see your son. I will get him arrested the next time he tries this nonsense.
Get him arrested for what? What has he done? Have you lost your sense of time? Who are you going to arrest? My husband? You must be very stupid.
Jeanette, it's okay.
How you know the time? Keep quiet!
Shut up!
Who is this guy?
Desmond!
Stethoscope warrior. Stethoscope warrior.
No, where is your father?
He must sign it.
Tell your husband to sign this will. That's the only business I have with him. Tell him to sign this will. Period.
He's gonna sign it.
Calm down, you sign it. Where's my husband?
He's in.
Thank you.
Please take her up to the wall. I will get back.
Honey!
By JJ. Anyhow you want them up. Now my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own. My own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own.
I don't have any business with you. Let my father sign the will. You can take me. No, there is no time. Let him just sign the will. That's all.
Shut up your mouth and move, officer. Take him out of this place and don't let him come back until I say so.
Raphael, what are you saying? He's your brother, for crying out loud. Officer, please do not take my husband away. Please, I beg you. He hasn't done anything.
Even my girl.
Get out, my friend!
Please, honey. Get out! Honey, I will come to the police station. Just go.
Move!
Honey, just go.
Idiot!
He's a madman.
Get out, my friend!
Raphael! He's a madman. I will be at the police station. Please.
It's not the end.
Idiot!
Just leave him.
My friend, move!
Honey!
Move!
Honey, huh?
Move!
Honey, huh? Please go to the station. I will come and meet you later.
Move! Just move!
My God will punish you. My God will punish you. My God will punish you. Kill me. Kill me.
What kind of thing is this? Why is it that Desmond does not want to listen to anybody in this family? Why?
This time around, he must listen to me by force.
If this man dies without signing this will, that means I will lose everything. No. I need to leave this place now.
I'm sorry, madam. I cannot bear your husband.
What do you mean I cannot bail my husband? I don't understand.
I'm sorry, but you cannot bail your husband for some reasons. He might go back to the hospital and start causing another trouble. And we'll also need to do some investigation about the gun he used in shooting his father.
What are you talking about? Because I don't understand you. My husband going to the hospital to have issues with his father is none of your business. It's a family matter and should be handled by family. What is all this? Besides, he had a tangible reason why he went there in the first place. Please, release my husband to me. I beg of you.
Are you serious? I can say you supported your husband to shoot his father.
What do you mean by that? Please, point of correction, officer. My husband is not a murderer. Whatever transpired between him and his father was accidental discharge. Please don't accuse him. Just give me my husband, let me get out of here. Ogolodo.
You cannot too. I'm sorry, I've given you the information you need to know. You cannot bail your husband.
I must bail him, oh. I must bail my husband. And even I must bail him. What can I do?
Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy, as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing.
Mom, what happened? Mom, why are you crying?
Your father is dead, Raphael.
No, Mom. Oh, come on, sit down. Mom, please.
You have to do everything possible to get me out of here. We don't have time. I need to get my lawyer involved.
I have called him. He's on his way. He's coming.
He's not his. We need to call him now. My mind is telling me something. This man needs to sign this will now.
Relax. He will soon be here. He will soon be here.
Call him on the phone again.
I have done that already.
Desmond, you! Desmond! Hey, my friend! Desmond, you killed our father!
I will put you in the cell. Stop.
You killed our father! I'm going to fight you!
My friend, don't forget the police station.
My father! Desmond!
Stop!
Desmond!
Hey, I will put you in the cell. You! My friend! I will put you in the cell.
Desmond, I will fight you! Leave me! I will kill you! Leave me alone! Janet, leave me alone!
Kill your father. You rot in jail.
Mr. Desmond, what happened? And why are you here?
Earlier today I had confrontation with my father. I was trying to threaten him to sign the will with Gwan. So unfortunately, my brother and my sister intervened, and there was a bullet discharge and he hit him. The main issue now is that my father is dead.
What? Who owns the gun?
It's my gun, but licensed.
Okay. Let me see the DPO.
Hey, you. Oh yeah, move.
The mighty Iroko tree has fallen. By the way, Raphael, where is Desmond now?
He was arrested immediately after the incident. As we speak right now, he's still at the police custody.
That serves him right. That is good for him. He must go to jail and die there.
That boy has been very, very troublesome.
Man, isi gajuyo yeketa. Isi gajuyo ogejenga onwoni menga. He will go to jail and rot there. He will die in the jail. Kama goodness na. If this family will have rest for once.
All the same, Raphael, we are sorry for the loss.
Thank you very much. But it's so painful how a father will lose his own life to his own son.
It is really very painful. It is very painful.
We came in respect of our brother's death. Like I always say, death is an inevitable end that each and every one of us must one day answer to. The death of our brother is the will of God, and there's nothing we can do about it than to pray that his soul should rest in perfect peace.
Amen. Amen.
Hi.
You are welcome.
Raphael, is that so? Is that so? Your coconut head is always telling you to do nonsense. So you went to gather our kinsmen, probably to discuss about the burial, without signing this will. Okay?
Okay, make one name.
Okay.
Not possible.
I got for now.
It is not possible. Look at
this coconut head. Yeah?
Hey.
Is that your plan?
What can he even do, Seth? And a coconut, nene conwebo do erike. Only single channel jogo put it. A would to put a lepo cigar. Who is Gadiota?
You Jezebel. Will you keep your mouth?
No, No. Don't ever tell her to shut up. That man called our father should wake up and come and sign this will. Because then I'm will. I cannot say. Sign one will. Sign one will. Onegiri. Now he's dead.
Oh.
Even your coconut head, that day I was just holding the gun. You were dragging it in a machine.
What? Okay, you people are just enjoying money. Yeah, people in a mansion. I want to go to wine. It's high time. It's high time. I got PS what to sign in.
Normally, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yes, my husband. Yes, my husband.
So, big letter A and small letter A elder. You people can go. This will must be signed. Period. So, one man on now,
Look at it, that's nice. You can push it again. Don't be too fast so you will not throw the thing away. Okay.
Hey boy. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, guys.
Auntie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I hope you are seated.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Are you sure? Well, my love, just like I said, that burial will not hold, except that will is read.
Of course so. And my love, you must not relent in fighting for this. Because if you don't do that, Raphael will take everything and we will be left with nothing.
Why are you sounding like you don't know me? Normally, that's what it's supposed to be now.
Yes, so.
That burial will not hold, except that will is read. Period.
Exactly. Ah.
I said they want to kill me.
What? Kill who? God forbid. My husband, you will not die. In fact, you will live to see your children's children.
Amen.
Nothing will happen to you. And as for what is rightfully ours, I am waiting to check your Kanya.
You said we are fighting for our rights.
Of course. What nonsense.
Very stupid people.
Nothing will happen to you. You will live for me in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Mommy, you see flourish.
Oh, no, Junior. You don't have to mention that name here again, please.
But Daddy, she's my sister.
Can you keep quiet and listen to what Daddy just said? Do not mention her name again.
Dad, Mom, I don't know what you people are talking about. There is no way I cannot mention my sister's name. I'm going to the room.
What was yours? Now my own, I want the by JJ or force. Anyhow you want them. Now my own.
Matthias, that boy must be a criminal. When he kicked the door and entered inside the house, I thought somebody threw a bomb inside the house. If you see the way he was vibrating, I
almost urinated on my body. Thank God we are telling it now like a story.
And he has the way with him. He said Robinson must wake up from the mortuary to sign the will for him.
That tells you he is no longer in his right senses. That's correct. He looks like somebody who smokes marijuana.
He is our son. If he continues like this, we will handle his matter. Yes.
Thank you very much. You are welcome once again. What about Rebecca and the daughter?
They are fine. But the only problem we have now is that boy.
Anyhow you want them. Now my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own. My own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody to teach it to make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm working, sir. You're what? You mad? Is the owner of this company still alive?
Come here. Desmond! Desmond, what is this? Who asked you to come to work? Desmond! Hey! Hey! Desmond! Hey! Desmond has killed me up! Come here! You want to sleep with you, right?
No. Mom. We are here to discuss about that burial. There is need for us to go to the village and meet with the elders so we can fix a date for the burial.
What about Desmond?
Mom, I called him about 3 times. He didn't pick up his call. Neither did he even call back.
Brother Raphael, I think you still need to call him. Because you can't travel alone to the village.
But I expected him to call me back when he saw my meet. Maybe he's the one calling. Oh, manager. Hello, manager. Good morning.
What?
Where are you? It's okay, it's okay. Calm down. Come over to my father's house. Yes, I'm there. I'm waiting.
Honey, what happened? Talk to us. What happened? What is it?
Mom, manager said that Desmond came to the office, beat them up, chased them out of the company and locked up the company's gate.
What is wrong with Desmond?
So, is the manager coming here?
Yes, Mom, he's coming. Desmond and I won. Mom, Desmond and I won.
Just calm down. Let the manager come.
That guy is mad. That guy is a dog. Hey! Do you know Nkechi and Ifeanyi's whereabouts?
My dear, you are talking as if you were not there. I have not talked about this, so we are them. I don't know. Hey! Don't know.
Oh, here they are.
Thank God.
Babe, what's up?
See, for that guy to lay his hands on you, he will never go straight. I swear.
Amen.
Amen. He's very stupid. Eh?
More than stupid.
Is he the only one that sniffs cocaine?
No one Maya.
How does his wife cope?
But honestly, how she copes with that madman?
Now marriage become a kankanya walk.
My sister.
Instead of it to marry that man, I'd rather remain single.
My sisters. Eh? What money causes in our lives?
Ha! Yes, so I am quite sure that there was nothing else that pushed her into that marriage, if not because of his money.
Before uncle.
Ha!
Money. Money.
Hey! That guy shocked me. That guy is the man J.
What's now? Don't be a trouble, man.
What's happened?
Can you just imagine? I don't understand what rubbish. What happened? Don't you know what happened at your office? See the way my fellow man was beating me, like as if something happened. Because of what?
The man J, honestly, I was expecting you guys to beat him.
Me too.
Beat the MD's son?
Of course now.
Waiting do.
You girls are funny. Can you just hear yourselves talk?
See, Manje, for that guy to lay his hands on me, I swear, hey, he will suffer.
The truth of the matter is that I've come to terms with this. It's not going to happen to me again. Rather, I will resign. No, take a look at me. Do you think Desmond can lay me on the road? I will shred him into pieces. I'll cut him to... Why am I even here wasting time? Because you girls just laugh like something is actually wrong with you people. Why do you now laugh? Okay, I don't blame you now because we're working in the same...
Man J is okay now.
It's okay now. You see that guy? Oh, that guy will suffer.
Amen.
He will never know peace.
Amen.
Thunder will fire him 100 times wherever he is. Sorrow will be his companion forever.
Amen.
Suffer.
Amen.
I was in my office when I heard noise from the outside. I looked through the window and saw workers running. Desmond was pursuing and hitting them. I went outside to know exactly what the problem was, only for Desmond to descend on me. Desmond started hitting me. As he was hitting me, he was asking me who told me to come to work if I wasn't aware that the owner of the company was dead.
Really?
Yes. And I'm sure he injured the security man.
Honey, please. Calm down.
Take your hands off me.
Raphael, sit down.
Brother, please, calm down.
What is wrong with Desmond? What is wrong with him? I need to go there and handle this once and for all.
Bonnie, you heard what Mama said. Please calm down. Sit down, please. I beg you.
Sitting down here and discussing this will not put an end to this. I need to go there and put an end to this right now.
I understand. But there's something I would like us to discuss before you leave.
I'm afraid you won't find him there. He drove off immediately he locked the gate.
Honey, please. Please.
Come to think of it, manager. Does it mean that you all couldn't gang up and deal with him?
Sir, I alone can deal with Desmond. But I see him as the MD's son.
MD's son, my fault. Now I am giving you an instruction. Next time he comes down and touches you or any of the staff, all of you should gang up and deal with him. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, you have.
Why is she calling you?
I don't know. Maybe I have to get the headline now. Disaster headline.
Maybe she wants you to come and unlock the company. That will not happen.
Now for you, it's not possible now. That company will be locked until that will is read.
Simple.
Ha!
You have said it all, my husband. You have just said it all. There is nothing more to say. Rubbish.
But normally now, that's how it's supposed to be now.
That is how it's meant to be.
For you, so it's supposed to be now. Raphael thinks he's smart. But more Awagi and more is smarter now.
My husband, is it that your brother? He's very wicked and selfish. And I hate people like that. He's always full of himself, like he's everything. But you see in this contest, he will never win.
That's not the mugger now. It's the mugger.
Ezibo mugger now. Serious mugger. And let me tell you, my husband, that company will never open until that will is read.
But normally, that's so it's supposed to be now. Now we they give Wala lift now. Wala boawa G.
I need you kunni.
Of course.
Nah, ala komanya. Tefana akodi. Unsekemo.
My girl, that's what's up, man. We did it.
I don't want what's yours. Now my own, I want the. By JJ or force. Anyhow you want them. Now my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own. My own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own. My own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own. My own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own. My own.
This girl make up this thing fine.
I got a call from the manager.
What did he say?
He said we should come to work tomorrow.
that Raphael has taken care of everything.
I trust our DMD. I know that all these things will not last.
Let it be as you have said. Because me, I don't want any embarrassment again.
Honestly, I don't want that madman to slap me again. Because if he does, hey. Anyway, I know what to do. I don't want to say it.
I pray it doesn't come to that. As far as I'm concerned, you do him nothing.
What? Me, Nkechi, do nothing. You don't know me. Don't worry, let him try that rubbish next time.
Even you, Godson, you men are nothing to write home about in this company.
At all.
Look at the way you were running because of your fellow man.
Men, guys.
Wait. What are you saying? I even expected you to understand that we are not running away from him because he's stronger than us. We only run away from him because he's the MD son. That's just the only reason why we are running away.
MD.
Personally, I know I'm so sure of myself that I will beat him. Personally. Even you.
I don't care. If he likes, let him be the MD himself.
I'm tired.
Let him try it now. Don't know me.
What? Hey! Just okay. Hey! Come here. Kneel down. You man. Who told you to come to work? Hey! Who told you? Hey! You man. Who told you to come to work? Don't you know that the owner... You mad? Huh? Now, if I see any of you here again, you ain't dead. Are you mad? What are you doing here? Huh? Get out! Get the fuck! Get out also! Normally, that's how it's supposed to be now. I mean, they give Wahala lift. Let me see anyone here again. Ya Allah. Everybody out!
What's yours? Now my own, I want the.
See anyone here again?
Anyhow you want them. Now my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my.
Normally now, normally. Yalla. Let them tell me again.
Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody fit it.
Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
I am very sorry about what happened yesterday. The information got to me late, so there was no way I could call each and every one of you to come back. The matter has been taken care of, and I sincerely apologize from the depth of my heart. Find a place in your heart to forgive. And I promise you, this won't happen a second time. Once again, I'm sorry for the embarrassment. You can go back to your duty posts.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I got an email from Peta Company this morning.
Okay.
They are requesting for 980 cartons of Robinson oil.
Oh, good. You can go ahead and supply. Or do you have any challenge?
Yes, we need more raw materials to meet up with their demands.
Okay. Okay, I will put a call across to the storekeeper, okay?
Alright.
You can go and see her.
Alright, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
I was thinking it's like... So it's true? Eh? It's true, Raphael. How dare you? Raphael, you broke the padlock that I used in locking this gate. Are you mad?
And I was taking it to be a joke and listen real good. Next time you try that, I swear, a young girl.
And let me make it clear to you. This company must be locked until that will is read.
Get out of these premises.
It is not a threat. I promise you. If I come back here again, I swear with my life, I will burn down this company. Raphael, I will burn down this company.
Get out.
Damn me. Shalu, let me come back here again. I got mom now.
My honor, don't tell me to take it easy as I did. Nobody fit it to me, give me my honor. My honor, I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me.
Thank God. I thought you were going to run again.
Me too, I'm very tired.
So all those things we were saying yesterday, we are just making mouths.
Before, Uncle, what do you think she can do?
Don't underrate me. I can still deal with that guy.
And you run that fast?
I beg.
Sorry. You really need water.
Wait. This one he came to work with his father's car. But how come?
That's his business.
Now we ask that question. How will they take no? I beg, we don't know, I beg. Hey. This guy will kill somebody one day, I beg.
I can't remember employing policemen as security. What? Have you lost it? Do you know who I am?
I know who you are. You're Mr. Desmond. And we've been asked not to let you into this premises anymore.
Really?
Exactly what you just said.
You know, say, normally, na me be that guy where they give Wahala lift.
Go back! Go back! I do not care what you represent, but I have an authority not to allow you into these premises. Now, vacate this place at once.
I like people like you. You see baby police like you, I like them. Eh? No wonder they don't give you gun. Even toy gun, they don't give you. You see, normally, now your type are they like, eh?
Stop it! Exactly. Now, we will be mandated to kill you if you do anything stupid. It is wise you leave this place at once.
Mom, this is the last time I will ever come to report this matter to you. The next time it happens, you will hear bad news.
What is it?
I was told by the police that I'm restricted from entering my father's company. Can you imagine? Restricting me from entering my father's company.
Desmond, can we just sit?
I'm not here to dialogue any word with you. Call Raphael, because I will not look at him as a brother anymore. Now me they give Wahala lift to. Now me they give Wahala lift. If he doesn't want my problem, just call him.
Brother Desmond.
Can you shut up? As I said earlier, call Raphael. Because from the look of things, you are about to bury husband and son.
God forbid.
Okay, if you don't want God to forbid it, then you do the needful.
I reject it in Jesus' name. Call Raphael. Okay. Call him and give me the phone.
Anyhow you want them up.
don't remember inviting you to my house. So what exactly are you doing here?
Janet, come on. Even though our husbands are quarreling, we the wives can still make amend.
Amend what? What is there to amend? You think I don't know you? I know you more than you know yourself. Deborah, you are evil.
Hey.
You're nothing but a green snake under the green grass. A chameleon, that's what you are.
Janet, I'm not a chameleon. The earlier you realize that, the better for both of us.
Both of what? You are who is doing both of us. I don't have that time, do you understand? I don't have your time. Please! You see my husband, and I, and my child, we are perfectly fine. So take your miserable body out of my house, right now.
Janet,
Ona?
Stop. Let us not scatter this family, okay? Let's make peace, okay?
What did I just hear you say? Scatter the family. The family has already scattered. Courtesy of you and your stupid husband.
Janet.
You think I don't know? His plan is to take all his father's property. Now he's no more. But I tell you something today, it will not work.
Janet.
Not while I'm still alive.
Janet.
And even now, why? Now,
oh, please stop. Just come.
Just get out of my house.
Janet.
Deborah, leave. Get out.
Janet, just calm down, please. Oh, Desmond.
Oh, very good.
Desmond.
What are you doing here?
I came to see your wife.
Uninvited, though. Uninvited.
Janet.
What for?
To know how to settle the case between you and your elder brother. Yes.
If not for one thing, if I slap you, you will change color. If I see you anywhere close to this house, I swear with my life, I will kill you.
Desmond.
Get out.
Hey, you heard my husband. Desmond, get out! Desmond, get out! Get out! Oh my God! Oh my God! Laugh on, my baby, laugh on.
Let me see you here again.
I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, my own.
My school was fine.
Oh. How are you?
Fine.
I came to pick him, okay? I'll just go with the keke.
No. Let me drop you guys off, okay?
Oh, really?
Yes, I go. It's nothing.
Thank you so much.
It's okay.
All right. You can go, my dear. Keep the change.
okay?
Okay, Mommy.
I'll join you.
Daddy, bye.
Bye, baby girl.
It's okay. Please, it's okay. Forget about Desmond and his family, okay?
Janet, I only wanted peace in this family. I'm even more comfortable than her. So I wonder why she's the one bragging. I should be the one doing all this.
It's okay, honey. Obiabo. Bitterness of the heart. The big question is, what has Flourish got to do with this? Absolutely nothing.
See, honey, I'm not going to spare her anymore. Honey, I'm the first wife in this family. I'm even older than her. I'm not going to let this go anymore. I cannot.
It's okay. It is called frustration. They are frustrated. Just calm down, okay?
How could you be this heartless? How could you be this wicked? How could you be this heartless? Have I not been the one dropping your son in your house all this while? Have I not been the one?
Why are you screaming like an untamed dog? What's your problem? Eh? Wait, oh. Is this the reason you called me out here?
Is it not enough reason for me to call you out here? Why will you leave my daughter alone in that lonely place?
It is not enough reason. I'm not your maid. Why won't I leave your daughter? And let me warn you. Let today be the very last day you call me out to say this rubbish. If you try it.
Come back here, I'm not done with you. Are you mad?
You mad? What's the mean? What is wrong? Are you out of your mind?
Stupid.
Why are you fighting my wife?
How? I'm not fighting your wife. I'm beating your wife. Are you beating me?
That's not right.
Don't try it. Don't try it.
Stop.
Mommy!
Deborah, shut up.
This idiot tried me. And I gave her the slap of her life.
Deborah! Will you stop? Stop! Deborah!
It's okay. It's okay. Janet, if you try this again in this house, I swear, if I think evil about you, you will regret it. You will regret it, Janet.
You will think evil about you. You will think I heard something. You will think evil about you.
Will you just get lost?
Stop.
If I'm talking, you keep quiet.
Stop. You push it. Stop this nonsense. It's okay.
No, Mom, Chalugo, what did you say now? Think evil of my wife.
We don't get lost.
Chalugo,
we don't get lost. We don't get lost.
However you want to.
We don't get lost.
Hey, okay.
Well, before I tell us the reason for this meeting, I want to correct an impression. Janet, Deborah, I want to consider what just happened as a mistake. If it happens again in my presence, I will let both of you know that your madness is not even half of mine.
Mom, we are very sorry. I promise it won't happen again.
It's not we now. It's not we. Which one is we? Speak for yourself, not we.
Shut up.
No, now, Mom, see, but that's what you're supposed to be now. Stop telling me to shut up. You were here when my wife said it was Deborah that pushed her first.
Yes.
But you expected her to keep quiet.
I said shut up!
One more word from you again. I will remind you that I brought you to this world. What is wrong with you?
Ma, we are sorry.
Obidokozo, what is she saying? Were you deaf when my husband said that you people should not involve us? Stay Stay in your space! I say we are shy.
Shut up.
You...
Swallow it, just swallow it.
Well, back to why I call this meeting. We are going to choose a date for your father's burial here and now. And after that, Raphael, you and Desmond will take the information to your kinsmen. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Wait, has the meeting ended? So we are not talking about the will.
What will?
No, it's Will Smith now. You're asking me what will? Mom, see, if that will is not read, no burial.
At all.
No burial now, but normally that's what it's supposed to be now. That's what it's supposed to be. Now maybe the person where they give Wahala lift. When a Wahala bujis now, Wahala been a buy. Not for you, Wahala been a one, I been a two now. If there's no will, no burial. I can't tire people. Pick up on your will.
It's okay. It's okay.
Mom, it's okay. I will take care of everything. It's okay.
This is total madness. Honestly, total madness. So what are we going to do now?
You are asking me what we are going to do. If Robinson is not buried, does that take anything away from you?
But you heard him. When he said we shouldn't hold any other meeting with any member of his family.
What will he do? No, let me ask. What is that boy going to do? Oh, because he took us on our ways this time. If he tried that another day, see what I will do to him.
Then we need to do something fast. Because that boy may kill somebody.
He is not going to kill anybody. He won't kill anybody. He will end up killing himself.
Okay, you say so.
Rubbish. What is all this? Okay,
alright, if you say so. We'll talk on it again.
I will get back to you.
Raphael. Morgan.
Mom.
What is it?
Desmond fought me in the village.
What?
Did he travel with you?
No, he didn't. He just drove me while I was having a meeting with the elders and he put a stop to the meeting.
I hope he did not touch anyone.
Mom, did you just ask that question? He was beating and kicking everybody like a football.
Hey. Even now, Matthias.
Oh, he threw him to the ground.
Hey! Jesus.
Mother, what is wrong with Desmond?
I don't know.
Mom.
Hey!
Mom, I came to tell you that Desmond has beaten more than he can chew.
I agree with you.
Henceforth, I will no longer regard him as my brother.
Well, my son, whichever way you want to handle this issue, go ahead. I am solidly behind you. How can you do?
Mom, I disagree with you.
Now get it.
Brother Raphael,
There are many ways you can handle this issue amicably without fighting and hurting each other.
No, not as you think. I'll find a way to handle this issue.
Please, you're not the head of this family. Handle every issue of this family with wisdom.
Wisdom? Wisdom, what is that? Someone who caused his father's death and he's not even remorseful about it. Wisdom. What kind of useless wisdom is that one? Follow it your way, Mom.
Okay, Mom. Just like I told her, I will handle it with wisdom.
Hey.
Meanwhile, I should be on my way home. I just come to tell you that the meeting did not hold us. Get old.
Thank God no one was.
I'll see you, Mom.
Thank you. Thank God nobody was hurt.
Raphael is doing too much.
Raphael or Desmond, which one?
Desmond.
Ah. Hi.
So how did it go, babe?
That's what it's supposed to be now. Normally, I dealt with them.
I trust you. What about that foolish brother of yours?
You want to know? Because I gave all of them a beating of their lives. I sent everyone, including the elders, all of them, out.
Very good. Very good. So what's the 411 now? So
It's still the same thing. If the will is not read, there's no burial. There won't be burial if the will is not read. And that's exactly what I told them.
that is my husband speaking. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, honey.
You're supposed to believe me.
I know. See, baby, we can't just be like that and allow these people to take what rightfully belongs to.
But normally now, that's what it's supposed to be now. Now we they give Wala lift now. I give them lift. So that's how it should be.
That's how it should be, baby. So
What did you cook though? I'm hungry. It took me a whole lot of strength to send those people packing.
Whatever you want, I'll give you.
Like what and what?
Oh, I know what you want.
I think there is trouble.
Honestly, I've thought of that. I wonder why the DMD has not been coming to work for like 2 days now.
Something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong.
Actually sensing some certain things. Let it don't be that they are quarreling at home.
What else do you think? I solidly believe that they are having it hot at home.
Well, guys, my question is, does it really mean that this guy is above everybody, including you, Johnson?
Don't mind them. Men for mouth.
No, now, what are you talking about? That we should be the MD's son.
Yes.
Now.
Beat him, so that he will know that we are not his slaves.
Yes.
And besides, we are not working for him, so beat him.
Nkechi, Ujunwa, I'm so sure that you both have not forgotten about the saying, what men can do, a woman can do it better.
I beg it. Dawson, make una not shy away from truth.
What truth are you talking about, for Christ's sake, Nkechi? Beating the MD's son is totally out of faith. It's not in line. I have my laid out plan of which I've told Godson about it. I have an agent that is searching for somewhere for me, of which if I secure an apartment now, certainly beating him will happen. So it's not just part of the plans now.
See, let me tell you, my fellow girls cannot do that to me, even if she's the president's daughter.
Nobody will try that with me. You guys should know. By now, I can't okay.
Listen up. Now, listen up. You know, since we have been dabbling over this issue, it seems this issue of beating the MD son, it seems we are joking or we are serious or we are not serious. You know, the main reason why we are just being silent or why it seems we are running away from this guy is not because, it's because the father has already ordered us not to fight him. If not, if he messed up in the office, that is the point. When you know that back up, I am being called the line. The beast in me now.
It is obvious you now know the utmost truth why we've not done anything about beating him. You know now. I don't even know what to say again. There's no need talking to you guys because you will definitely not understand. But as soon as I secure an apartment, it will surely happen.
I beg, take him easy.
Sorry.
I'll stay with the other hand.
They enter office now, they no go talk.
Don't mind
The
them.
house, vibrators.
We'll tie him up. We'll tie him up. Oh. I don't blame you.
Yes. Hi, who is that? Who is it? Hi. Hi, Clara.
How are you doing?
I'm great, and you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is your husband in?
No, he's not. He's gone out, but he'll soon be back.
Okay. When he comes back, tell him I was here and I would like to see him.
Like you're leaving immediately, you wouldn't sit down?
No, I'm fine. I have somewhere to go to. Please, tell him it's very urgent.
It's alright, if you say so. I would tell him when he returns.
Alright, take care of yourself.
Alright, you have a nice day too. Your cousin visited us today.
Which of my cousins?
Barrister Clara.
What for?
I wouldn't know. She said it was very urgent and she needed to see you.
She's very mad.
Do you know the reason she came?
Maybe her father must have told her the outcome of the meeting.
I was wondering why she was behaving so strange. That's her business. Do you want to see her again?
She's lucky I didn't meet her. She had the guts to come to this house.
Why don't you see her? Or you don't want to see her again?
Are you out of your mind? What kind of stupid talk is that one?
Junior, come on, have a drink. Come have a drink. It's for you. Hold it. It's for you. You okay? You sure?
Yeah.
Did your brother hurt you again?
No.
So what happened?
I couldn't understand what you were telling me, but now I know everything you told me is true.
I saw my father.
Jesus. Where?
Right in his office. He sat where he used to sit, busy writing as if he was alive.
Honey, how did it happen?
I went into his office to check for something.
Okay.
I saw him sitting where he used to sit when he was alive. Immediately he saw me, he disappeared.
Oh my God. It's okay. Just sit down, okay? Sit, please. I understand how you feel. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen. But obviously, his soul has not found rest. He needs to be buried.
Exactly. Should I get you something to drink? Do you want to eat, like food, anything?
Not in the mood.
It's okay. Can I take this?
Desmond, I was at your place. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, you told me. So why did you come?
My father told me you pushed him down. So I came to confirm before taking any legal action.
Okay, that's why you came.
Yes.
You were lucky I didn't meet you there. You're a lawyer, right? And I believe you know the law. Tell your father to stay away from my family. He's the eldest in the family, yet he cannot say the truth. Tell him to mind his business. The next time I come back home because of them, Maggie, now your legal action, you will know yourself.
Is that it? Desmond, is that it? We shall see.
I said get out.
You will hear from me.
Don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. Don't tell me to take it easy as I did. Nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh.
I won't take it lightly with him if he tries anything funny with my father again. I am sounding this as my last warning to him. Tell him to leave my father alone.
Nambiko, I am sorry for what happened. I'm so sorry. I've already spoken to your father. Biko, I promise it will never happen again.
Mother, it will. I met him on my way here, and guess what he told me? That if he goes to the village again because of the elders, I won't like what he would do to them.
What? He said that?
To my face. Listen, we are same blood, and I do not want anything that will bring separation in our respective families.
daughter, thank you for your understanding. Thank you. Your father said he is very strong. Thank God. Oh?
Mom, I have to take my leave now.
Uban, just hold on. Let us offer you something. Ne, go and bring something.
No, don't bother. I was on my way to a meeting before I met him. So I will eat next time.
Barrister Clara. Beautiful in this outfit.
Oh, thank you, sis. By the way, how is school?
But thank God, it's fine.
Be good. Be good. All right, mother. I will let you know if anything happens.
Thank you, my daughter.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
My husband, what is going on with you? My goodness. They are planning the burial without your notice? Huh?
I saw that at my friend's place. That's crazy.
Hey, what's the meaning of this? And your name is not written here, my love. Your name is not here.
If on that board were Benisi.
Honey, you're not saying anything reasonable.
What do you want me to say, my love? They said they will not read the will until they bury him. So I just want to let them bury him so the will can be read.
That will never happen. I will not take that, honey. I will not. Because once this man is buried, you will not have right over that will again. It will not happen. No, I totally disagree. Look at it. They already printed a card without your name on it. What does that tell you?
That's how they disrespect me, not adding my name.
At all.
Oh. What's up, bro? I'm good.
Barrister, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Barrister.
Thank you, you're welcome. So, what do you have to say?
Mr. Desmond, calm down. Just like I told you on phone, if this man is not buried, and if you continue to fight, you will lose. Let them bury him and the will be read.
No, I disagree with you, Barrister. I totally disagree with you on this one.
Why?
Once this burial is done, my husband will not have rights over this will again. And I will not sit back and watch it happen.
Don't worry. I am a legal practitioner. Barrister Anthony Ikemefuna. I know what is right at the wrong time and what is wrong at the right time. Allow them to bury him and see me, Barrister Anthony, at work.
Something has to be done because I will not sit back and watch my husband lose. It's not possible.
That was the same thing I told him. Some noise about Barrister Anthony that he's at work. Some Barrister Anto, I got funny kiss you know?
Let the work come out fine.
Exactly. Anthony.
I'm tired. I'm tired of that job. Desmond will kill somebody one day in that place. I'm tired.
Me, I'm tired though. I am tired too. You don't tell me tired. I tire pass all of now. Eh? No be say na you employ us. If na you can't employ us, nko.
We are not even working for him. We are working for his father.
And he's not even acting like someone that went to school.
Why they talk like this?
How sure are you that he went to school? My sister, what would you have me say?
Well, okay. If not for one thing, I know what to do. Nkechi, I know what to do. I can handle him. I know what to do.
But now you define since now. Now here on a day, I'm certain you girls are all here again as usual. You're on a 2B. I'm tired though. I'm tired.
Tired?
I'm tired.
You yourself, you not tired?
Your own, you, Nkechi. Your own, baby. Hey, your face. I know what to do. I know what to do. And you have not done anything. I better come into me the hungry me. Hunger won't finish me today.
Me just finish.
Now why you?
Why are you taking her now?
No.
Sure?
I tire. This one being done me again.
That jealousy. What do you enter 2021? I see you before I meet her. I know say you dey eye me since, but no worry. my heart don't follow who I want.
I'm coming, please. You give me later, man.
I'm tired.
I don't think they happen for this compound.
Hey. Now wow. I never know say manje don't marry.
This is tired. What do you be want to do?
You don't trust me.
What do you want to do?
I know what to do now.
Chibike,
Auntie?
you're not done yet?
I'm true.
Papa? Papa? Papa?
I'm coming.
Let's go.
Papa, are you going?
Go and prepare and meet us there.
I'll meet you people there. I'm coming.
I brought you home because I do not want anything to happen to you. Alright? Chibike.
Auntie.
Make sure nobody leaves the house.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, Auntie.
Where are you going to now?
Papa, I have to go back there. You heard when I called Raphael and he said he's on his way back home from the police station. Chibike.
Yes, Auntie.
Do not open the door for anybody unless you know who the person is. Do you understand?
Yes, Auntie.
Papa, I'll be back.
It's okay. Robinson, what kind of temptation is this? Whoever says you will not be buried will first of all be buried. That person will never see peace. This kind of thing has not happened since the history of this community.
My brother, this is sacrilege. Come to think of it, are you sure Robinson is not having problem with anybody before he died?
Oh, could it be that he belongs to one of these fraternities?
That is it. You could be correct. Yes, because this sort of thing can only happen when the secret society is involved. If they are not involved, then that his useless son, Desmond, he might have his hand on it.
You think so?
Brother, I don't know what else to say.
Then it means there is nothing we can do. Because not until the body of this father is found, the burial cannot hold.
Aaron.
That's the way I see it.
Raphael, you said that the police have been informed.
Yes, they have been informed and they've gone after the hoodlums.
As long as the gods of our lands are concerned, they will catch those hoodlums. They will catch them.
But you didn't even take a close look at any of them.
There was no time for that. They started shooting immediately they confronted us. Yes.
It's okay. Then we have to proceed to Matthias' house for a brief meeting.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes, we should.
You will join us later, or should we wait?
Okay, fine. Now I'll meet up with your people then.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, sure. I will drive down.
Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
Hope you guys are okay.
Yes. I hope no one was hurt.
We're fine, well.
Was told to reach over.
Hey, you see, whoever that is behind this will never know peace. What if any of us was shot?
God forbid. It's not our portion. In Jesus' name.
Amen. See, I'm beginning to sense some things that are not funny. Okay? And from the look of things, Mio, I don't know about you guys, I might resign.
Why?
You're asking me why? Is it not obvious to you that it's just by the grace of God that we're actually saved from this attack? And you're asking why?
Thank God we are saved. Hey.
Do you know why we all were saved? Because those guys were instructed not to shoot anybody.
You see? You see the obvious reason I said I'm sensing something fishy. And I might do something silly tomorrow. Police will start looking for me. That's the utmost reason I have to resign.
You know, I was thinking Raphael was the target.
Even me, I never knew he was not shot.
Oh, thanks to God. Come to what you just said, the man J. If you resign, where will you go? Where will you get another job from?
How can you be asking such a dumb question? Being jobless and losing your life, which one do you prefer?
I prefer my life. It's better I become jobless than to lose my life.
Listen, guys. See all these things you are just talking. It's better you die trying than you remain poor for life.
As for me, I will not remain poor. And I will not die trying. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Good evening.
Good evening. My fellow elders, our ancestors are angry. We need to hurry up and do things before it goes wrong. Raphael, where is your brother, Desmond?
Uncle, I have not set my eyes on him after the incident.
It's okay. Let me ask you this question. When your father was alive, was he a member of any secret society?
No, not at all. My father was not a member of any secret society. As a matter of fact, he was transparent in everything he did when he was alive.
Are you very sure of what you are saying?
Absolutely sure.
My fellow elders, I believe that when Robinson was alive, he was a member of a fraternity that has hijacked his body in order to take what belongs to them.
Uncle, point of correction. My father was not a member of any fraternity when he was alive.
Are you sure of what you are saying?
Very sure.
It's all right. Let's go inside.
Where's Raphael? Where is Raphael?
He went to Matthias's house. They're having a meeting there.
Desmond. Why did you tell him that?
Because he asked now.
Don't you know that he's going there to cause trouble?
Yeah. What business of mine is it? Eh? Mama, come to think of it, what Raphael is doing is not nice. They are having a meeting behind him. Or is he not supposed to be in that meeting? Is he not?
Janet, mind how you speak to my mother.
As small as you are, just shut your mouth.
Please do not mind this mad woman. She's mad, yes. So just ignore her. This is not the proper time for this.
Deborah, you are the one that is raving mad. Look at you. Mama, you don't know this woman. Very soon, the breeze will blow and
Janet, please. I don't even have your time because you do not have conscience.
I want conscience. Do you have conscience? Osama bin Laden. I mean now, I am on able.
You are even talking to Mama anyhow.
Everybody knows that you're mad in this family. You're mad. No, you want me to join you? I cannot join you.
Uncle, you're not far from the truth. My instinct tells me that Desmond kidnapped my father's corpse.
What? Let the police arrest him immediately. What are you still waiting for?
Exactly what I have in mind. I've spoken with the DP over the phone, and I believe that investigation will commence immediately.
It's okay. Let him be arrested. And make sure that the police does not release him until he provides the corpse.
Yes.
What I am saying is that police protocols can be funny at times. You see, the investigation might even take more than enough time.
No, Uncle, not in this case. Not at all. I believe before the end of today, they will make an arrest.
It's okay.
Yes.
That'll be nice.
So let me be on my way.
It's okay. Go well, eh?
Okay.
I want much. I just want a little headline, okay? No panics, okay? I want a little headline, okay? The very important headline. So I just want to tell you people that I have my father's corpse, and I'm not going to release it until that will is read, okay? One can chill in the refrigerator, so no worries, okay? Agurana will. We bury him.
Desmond.
Abundeli and Agamaga. Na me with Desmond where they give Wahala lift. Okay. Let's hear why you called me back.
I need my father's corpse. And I swear, if you don't release my father's corpse, she won't leave here alive.
You're such a coconut head. But I like you. Now, watch me leave.
You don't walk out on me when you...
Desmond, you will not go anywhere today. You will kill me. If you don't provide your father, you're not going anywhere.
It's very simple. It's very simple. You know the main thing. You know the main thing to bring peace in this family, yet you refused. I told you, the only way is to read that will. Then you will see the corpse, period.
Then you will have to give me today. You will give me.
Mama, I don't like what you're doing. Why are you going to hold on to you? You feel that you don't want us here. Leave my husband and let me go back to the city.
Leave me alone now.
Kill me.
Okay.
Say go on away. Like go away for the corpse now.
Desmond. Come on. Do not enjoy her. I'm warning you.
I will give you what is called chameleon.
You cannot do anything.
That's it. Not get anything. I need change it.
You cannot do anything.
Purple grey.
You cannot do.
Hey, stop that! Officer, place the kidnapper.
Police, Rafael!
We are from police headquarters. Mr. Man, I'm afraid you're on that road.
What has he done?
Raphael.
Very good.
You called police for me.
Hey.
Not until you release our father's corpse. This time around, not even the Attorney General of the Federation will set you free.
Are you seeing intimidation of the highest order in affair?
me.
Move, honey, move.
Raphael, you're playing with me.
Move. Bad man. Evil man. Move. Tell your husband to release our father-in-law.
I will shoot you.
Evil man. Evil man. Wait. Don't touch my husband. Do not touch my husband. Do not touch my husband. Do not touch my husband. Look at them mad people. Mad. To fear. Oh my God, Mom. Hey God.
How are you, my love?
Okay, sit down there. Where they go? Okay, calm down now. Now my wife be there too. I'll call my wife.
Officer, please, I wish to have a private time with my husband. Officer, please. Even if it means paying money, please. I need to speak with him.
What do you mean by even if it means paying money? Do you want to bribe the police?
No, not at all. I don't know if it's against your rules and regulation. That's why I suggested that.
You have every right to demand to see your husband privately, but not asking us if it means paying money to see him.
I am sorry. Please, let me speak with him.
Corporal, thank you.
Follow me.
Oh, come on,
like that or son.
Come on.
Follow them.
How are you, my love?
If you got any money, you now.
Don't worry, everything will be fine, okay? I hope they haven't touched you.
Touched me?
As
in beat me?
Are they mad? I call you uniform.
Honey, please, you're in the police station, please. They can do anything to you.
Well, normally, that's so it's supposed to be now.
I know, but you have to calm down. When you're out of here, you can do anything you want, but certainly not here. Calm down. So what's the phone?
They are forcing me to tell them the whereabouts of the cops, but I told them that.
Don't ever.
I'm Mihaka.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, very good. Honey, I brought you food. You've not eaten, right? What about the lawyer? Where is he?
Anthony. I called him. He said I should not worry that he's doing the work. Work
Don't worry, my love. He will do the work. Oh? But before then, you need to eat.
No problems.
Thank you very much, officer. Oh? You're welcome. Baby, baby, happen on your own.
Janet, I've been waiting for you.
Again.
Your clothes at the backyard are dried, so I want to spray mine. Just go and remove yours. Did she just call me a mad woman? Did she just ease?
I am talking to you. Are you not what talking to? What is it? Why will you go and remove my clothes? Get out of It's okay, please, Jenny. Please, it's okay. It's okay! Mommy!
Hey, Mama, after washing your clothes, I went to the backyard to spread your clothes. I noticed that Janet's clothes were already dried. I did not touch her clothes. I waited for her to come back peacefully. Mama, guess what she did? Guess what she did?
What did she do?
She looked at me from head to toe and she eased. She even called me Onyala. She called me mad woman.
Hey.
Didn't you?
Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I have not asked you to talk.
Oh, Mama, no problem.
Okay.
Should I talk?
Hold on. Oh, God. How did it happen? But you need to talk like a lady.
I will say the truth and nothing but the truth.
Good.
I went to see my husband at the police cell. Immediately I drove into the compound. Ochumadom! The clothes you spread, it's already dried. Come and pick it. What kind of nonsense is that?
Janet! Hey!
Was shouting. My co-wife, why are you doing this?
Hey!
You couldn't even ask me, Nne, how is your husband? The first thing she told me was, I've been waiting for you. Go and remove your clothes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. How is it? Is he okay or anything? She did not. She was just shouting. I told her, my dear, I'm just coming back. Allow me to go inside and drop my bag. Only an hour was cursing me. But I did not say a word to her. I got in, relaxed. They went outside to get something and found out that, oh, Mama, this girl did not only pack the clothes, she dropped them on the floor.
Janet!
And I remember she ground.
Mama is a liar.
And before I said pim,
Mama,
ask her. She was there.
Janet is a lie.
Shut up your mouth.
Hold on.
You shut up.
You shut up.
You want a chica?
Shut up. You don't want to let me talk.
Mama, talk. Talk, oh.
Mama, I did not.
Shut up. What is wrong with you two? My husband is at the mortuary.
And my own husband is at the police set.
Will you shut up? Okay. All you people want to be doing in this house is to fight.
I don't want to tell you that. Ask her, Mama, she was there.
Mama is a lie. I did not do anything. Mama, I didn't do it.
I can't even don't move on. Join her. She was there.
Mama, I don't even have
don't put my reform.
Ask her now.
The next time you try it, I will beat you.
Me? You know what I can do.
I will remove this your wig like this.
Leave. Let them fight.
Guys, something is wrong somewhere.
Never picking call.
He's not picking. Then why do you call him?
So what do we go do now? You know, the person will make it. They go have for pocket. I say, make we calm down. Make we gather update. Now that update, I go decide our movement. Whether we will go into hiding or not.
Now the question should be, how should we get the update?
But we know we disguise ourselves, enter this guy's village, collect our money. Now money we talk about for here. That's a funny man. You never see anybody who use power sleep. They need to use power sleep. if we disguise ourselves, enter that village, if he cast, see your face now. See men face now. We're not good now. And if he cast, everything will scatter.
Now, suggest now what we will do now. Suggest.
I don't be more sad or suggest.
Then you go close your mouth now. Follow what you do, what you do. Which one would you do?
Guy, let's say you don't get mad. You don't know what you talk to.
Now you the grace.
Guy, I'm vex now. I'm going to make I close my mouth. You open your own mouth. Let me make me close my own mouth. You get mad.
How about you open, close your mouth, listen to what you do.
You don't understand. You talk like that. Nigga, fuck you.
No, let me leave this bottle for head.
Oh, wait, people know me.
See this guy, what you waiting to this guy now?
I'm working now. I can't do for nothing now.
I go.
What do you think you do there?
No, calm down now. Which kind of blood this one? Eh? I dey try make use of my number C before 7. When I didn't hear they shout anyhow. Why can't they bring all these ones now? May una behave, oh. Let everybody behave himself.
Sir, there's about 3 numbers that have been calling that line all through yesterday.
Do you pick the call?
No, sir.
Why haven't you picked the call and know who the caller is?
We have been trying to fit it into our investigation. You know, if we rush it, the caller might drop. That is, if she or he happens to be our target.
Okay, call the number back.
Hello guys. Desmond is calling. Hello. One in a while. What think gonna happen now? Hello?
Okay, what did happen? You need to talk.
He's not saying anything. Hello, Desmond. Hello? Go no now. Hello?
Hello? Guy man, how far now? Why can't they do like this now? Which kind of... Na me zero they talk. Why can't they do me like this now? See, guy man, you better make you bring our balance come, because if you don't bring our balance come, they go meet your brother.
Yes, sir.
We'll go tell him everything where they happen. Which kind of play be this one? Guy, bring.
What's happened?
This guy don't cut call. Oh.
This guy, they call my number. Who? Desmond.
Don't pick it. Why? He's not the one calling.
So how you take me on now?
Make use of your brain.
This guy is calling back. Who? Desmond.
Pick it, but let all of us keep quiet. My people are aware I hijacked the cops, but I denied before the police.
What about your brother?
He's hell-bent on me going to jail.
No. You will not go to jail. I, Barrister Anthony, promise you that. You can't go to jail. None of my client has ever gone to jail.
Barrister Anthony.
Yes. You will not go to jail.
Okay, I'll try to believe that. And meanwhile, I don't want to go to court.
Don't worry. You won't go to court. The most important thing we should be discussing here is getting you out of here.
In that case, you have to discuss with the DPO. Let's know what it's going to take. Yeah?
Okay, I'll do that right away.
Mr. Desmond. I'm your friend. Right? Oh, please, I would like you to tell me the truth. Please. Okay? Please, who is Clash?
Clash is my friend.
So, and acid.
Acid is also my friend.
I see. Please, just relax, calm down, okay? Is there any business you have with these guys? Because they have been calling you all through.
They are calling me to check up on me. Friends calling on friends. Normally that's how it's supposed to be now.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, as friends. I understand.
Exactly.
Okay. Please, don't relax, eh? I'm your friend. You can confide on me. Tell me. Please. Can you just tell me as me alone, where they are now?
I don't know their whereabouts.
It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Please, Mr. Desmond, I just want you to see me as your friend. Do you understand? I'm your friend. Like they say, police is your friend. I'm telling you honestly. Just talk to me as in one-on-one, as in nobody is here. It's only two of us. You understand? Just talk to me. I may work with you, honestly. I will work with you. So, I understand. Your family, your brothers, they are trying to rip you off your rights. Do you understand? I'll work with you. I'm telling you to just tell me everything you know about those guys. Then I'll work with you. Talk to me. It's only two of us here and nobody else. You can see nobody's here. Just talk to me, please. Honestly.
Who has the key to the gate? I asked the security man, he doesn't have the key to the gate.
I don't get it. What do you mean, key to the gate? How?
He said he doesn't have it. He wasn't the one that locked the gate.
Locked? By who?
I locked it! Yes, hello, come here. I locked it. Here is the key.
Wait, Janet. You locked my gate.
Yes, Mom, I locked it and no one is leaving this house except you go to that police station and release my husband. If not,
what effort?
Mama, why are you being so preferential now? This man we are talking about is your son. Tell Raphael here to go and speak with the DPO. Let him release my husband. If not, there will not be peace in this house. Nobody is going anywhere.
Give me the key.
Mama, I will not.
Eh?
For the very first time, I am going to disrespect you. I will not give you this key. Janet, give her the key. Shut up. Janet, it's your wagon. Nobody should call my name. Oh. Go and release my husband.
Can I have the key?
I will not give you. Janet, give him the key now. Janet, see I will be here. I will not do it. Janet.
Mom.
Yeah,
talk to her.
Janet, give me the key, please.
Janet, give him the key. Janet, please you do it.
Janet, I said let me have the key.
That key, what I'm gonna do? You locked my husband in the police cell and you want to go out. You want to be a free man. Oh my God, informer. You are the one that is mad and crazy.
Janet, give me the key.
I want me here.
Janet, I said give me the key.
If you are a strong man, put hand.
Give me the key!
Abomination! Abomination! Hey! Mama! Abomination! So you put your hand in my inventory and you collected this key. Hey, you will suffer for it. Where will you key? So what is wrong? Hey, you want to go kill my nigga? Up here? Hey! You know what I can do? What is wrong with this girl?
Let's go. No, Raphael, pick a one. I want you to know that the devil is at work here.
Mom, exactly what I want to do. I want to crush the devil to death.
If you kill her, it becomes murder and you cannot go scot-free.
Mama, Janet is overreacting in this house. Her own is too much. You just need to talk to her.
So, you're supporting your husband to kill her?
No, Mama. But aside from using the car to crush her to death, why don't we all just beat her out of that gate? Let's beat her up.
Your father will not be happy wherever he is.
No, Mom, Dad will be happy because he will know that I'm fighting for the peace of this family.
Brother, excuse me, Mama. What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Because Brother Raphael must definitely go back to the city today, and Janet is not going to stop him.
Raphael, please, don't do anything stupid. Whenever she leaves the gate, you can travel.
You need to talk to Janet. Seriously, I don't like the way she's insulting my husband. I know what to do. I'm just respecting you, Mama. I'm just respecting you. Talk to her. I don't like the way she's insulting my husband every time. I know what to do, Mama. I know what to do.
Nobody is going out from this compound until my husband is released, though. If not, nobody is leaving this place. Come and leave, let me see you. Hey, come and leave. You want to go? You want to go? Shameless man. Obadewu, that's what you are. Come and leave, let me see you. You are not going anywhere. Come and leave now. Come and leave. Get out of where?
I said get out of.
Get out of where?
Get out of.
Honey, you needed to have seen what happened today. Your brother, you needed to have seen. He dipped his hand into my body because he wanted to collect key.
Really?
I am telling you the truth. But I refused. I went by the gate and stood there. It was so, I had to lie down there. I laid down there. I told him that he wasn't going to go anywhere. He dragged me back into the house, locked me there, and left.
Raphael.
I am telling you, honey. By the time I got out, he already left. But I told your mother and sister that this is not over until it's over. There will not be peace in that house until you come out of this police cell. If not,
Normally, that's so it's supposed to be now.
Honey, say something reasonable.
Raphael will regret having me as a brother by the time I get out of here.
Honey, what do you mean by the time you get out of here? Are you not going to leave again? Did you not speak with your lawyer again?
He came here. And told me that he will come back tomorrow. That he's working.
I don't understand all this. I'm losing my patience. In fact, I want to see the DPO right now.
He's not on seat. I asked to see him before. They said he's not on seat.
But honey, you know they will not grant you access to see him. I can be suspect. You're still one. Hold on. Olga, please, I wish to see your DPO.
DPO is not on seat.
Honey, what do we do?
What do you want?
Desmond, I came here to see you. I want to discuss with you.
Officer, apart from my wife and my lawyer, no one should be allowed to see me.
Desmond.
Hey, you heard him.
Desmond.
I said you heard him.
Desmond, I need to talk to you.
You heard what he said.
Officer, I won't a female cell here. One net wired by female cell now.
Desmond.
No!
And my car condo kuku seku.
I will lock you up.
I don't want what's yours.
Go!
Now my own, I want the.
Come. Go to Sergeant office. Sergeant Chinedu Ibe. Go to his office.
Okay, sir.
Tell him to give you the register for.
I'm no longer comfortable staying in this hotel. It's very obvious Desmond has been apprehended, and they may use him to track us. Gosh, calm down. Gosh.
What you are saying is true. I feel it also. I feel it as well. But this Desmond with me, I know so if we cast our eye out. This deal, they're fucking important to that guy. Fucking important. If we cast our eye out. And that's what they feel out for inside my body. And they tell you.
Listen, guy, whether he tell or no tell, you no concern me. The only thing wey concern me na this balance. Guy, make him give us my balance. I want enter Nasarawa tomorrow morning. No be business where we are not agree with this one.
Asis, which kind level be this one? Which kind chat wey you dey chat? Okay, you don't dey raise voice for us. Abi na we be Desmond, one of us do business together with. See, connect yourself. Which kind level be all these ones now?
I swear with my grandpa, if my two naked eyes see that guy, Magachuku Magakon, I will play that guy. You see that guy? It be like say that guy no correct. You see I draw that guy in my. If I see that guy with my eye, don't worry.
But you see, once handshake don't pass elbow, so na invitation for fight. But you see, wetin dey pay me for this matter? Wetin dey pay me for this matter? Wetin dey fuel my doubt? Na the way this calls dey go. Oza.
Desmond don't fuck up.
I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I dare nobody fit to cheat me. Give me my own, my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own.
This your guy na real muggle. They look farm rubber inside cupboard.
Manager, where are they?
I don't know. I told you before, I don't know when they left. I don't know.
Manager, do not play with me. From our signal, they were here this morning.
Exactly. The only thing I can testify is that when I came to work this morning, they've checked out of the room. I don't know. I don't know.
I can see you must be joking with us.
I don't know.
You don't know? Mr. Desmond, where are they?
Come, help him. People should leave the bed. They are under the bed.
What? Are you joking with me?
I'm singing lullaby for you. I've told you people I don't know their whereabouts. What's all this now? But normally now, that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be.
Meaning? Very quiet. Hey, take that from here.
Now move it.
Out.
Out.
I
say move it.
Move. All of you carry gun. You don't they feel now, Abi? Baby police, they calm down.
Move.
But now carry gun now. You people have power. Right?
I say move.
I don't want what's yours.
Guys, we will off on our location. We will off on our location. What happened?
The baby is after us.
So don't be like this now, eh? What we go do now? What we go be our next move? So don't be like this.
No be that one they yarn. No, tell me, no be that one they talk. But if you don't know what they talk, you don't see them. No be number so.
Calm down. The last person. Guy, I take the gather all this information.
I beg. No. That one no mean anything. Something very important to us now for you to off your location. Ekelebe they track us. If you ask me how I think, I don't move.
Where you are? Where do you go now?
Yes, my lord.
There's something I want to talk about.
Okay, what is it?
I want you to make peace with your brother, Desmond.
You want me to make peace with my brother? Why?
Because that's the only way you can bury your father.
You think so?
I know so.
That's okay. Making peace with him is not the problem. But the question is, does he want peace?
Honey, release him from the police station first. Let him come back to his father's house. Then we can dialogue and make peace. Please.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll know what I can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you too. You know.
Move inside.
Come, baby police. I no be your mate too. I don't tell you say I go buy you bobo.
Oga, keep quiet. Shut up. Keep quiet.
Baby police.
Hey, shut up.
I will slap you if you don't shut up.
Okay, I beg.
Check your things there. Baby police. Where is it?
All of them, I don't move.
If I see you here again, you know what I'm going to do?
Can you please mention this guy, Alpha?
Honey, I know that you're angry, but please, you have to calm down. Follow these people like you don't know what they are doing. My name is Chifenine. Listen, my love, I want you to attend this meeting. Okay? I know you're so angry that if you see him now, you might want to kill him. When you see him, pretend and listen to what he has to say. If they do not say anything about the will, then you can attack. Scatter everywhere. I am strongly behind you.
You mean I should leave Raphael after what he did to you?
Honey, let us know what his plans are. First of all, if he doesn't say anything reasonable, he goes everywhere.
In that case, let me return his call then and tell him I'm coming for the meeting.
Yes. Just go there. Now
wow. Can you go the carbon or bro way? I'm a car condo. But normally that's so it's supposed to be now.
Don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I did. Nobody fit to cheat me. Give me my own, my own. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing.
Desmond.
Give me my own, my own.
I called you out here because there is a need for us to talk, man to man, without involving our mom and our wives. You are the only brother I have, and of course you know I love you so much. So tell me, How do you want it so our father will be buried?
Which one is how do I want it to be done so our father will be buried? You already know now, Raphael. Agua will bury our father. If that will is not read, our father will not be buried.
Desmond, can you pick a date for the will to be read?
I'm ready now. Very, very ready. Let's read it now. No dates. Let's start reading it now.
Raphael, I want every nerve to be calm. So pick a date.
Wait, so you don't want the will to be read now?
I want every nerve to be calm.
Which one is every nerve to be calm? You like speaking English? Let's read the will now.
We can't just gather everybody right now, Desmond. So pick a date.
I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, my own. Don't tell me to take it easy as I did. Nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, my own.
Okay, 12th. 12th of this month.
Really? 12th. Being Friday, right? Okay. 12th then.
12th is 12th.
Sure.
That's what it's supposed to be now. Normally. If we get now. Normally, that's what it's supposed to be. Would that be?
You're welcome, my love.
Thank you.
So tell me, how did it go?
Well, we did it. 12th of this month, the will be read.
What?
But normally, that's what it's supposed to be now.
Better. You're too much. You're too much. You're just too much. Sorry.
Just call me.
That's women for you. I'm so excited. Wow, it will be read on the 12th?
Of course, my love.
Wow. I'm excited. Okay, babes. I'll get you your favorite.
But normally, that's what it's supposed to be, my love.
No.
Bring it on, baby.
Okay, my love.
You don't say that when they give Wahala lifts now. Normally, that's what it's supposed to be.
Oga Desmond, this money is complete.
You observe
one naira no short, 1 naira no add, 400,000. Complete that.
You observe.
But normally now, that's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be. Man, we walk, go chop.
I've given you guys 600k before, Abi.
Which are you doing? Which are you doing?
I go.
Confirm. Well, now you go be now, I go to update you now. When I stay well, when I stay well. You don't say that maybe the G where they give Wahala lift.
You know, pass like that.
Wahala na my G now.
Now, I be 1, I be 2, Oga.
Wahala be na 1, I be na 2 now.
I like no pass like this.
Oh,
okay, people there. You not correct man. You not correct person. You not strong person.
0. How far now? When I do well now. I'm Pierre Tire, man. One more.
Hey, you feel that? I can't do that. Okay. Okay. Play music now. Hey.
Hey! Spray me money, spray me money. Without money, when I rather be a killer, as long as money they enter pocket. Hey, don't make hey, spray me money. No be money be this. No be money be spray me money,
Does her father have two barristers?
Desmond, we were waiting for you to proceed.
I'm sorry about that. We're here now. Start.
Who is this man you brought in our midst?
His name is Barrister Anthony. He's my lawyer, and he's here to do his work.
Good day all once again.
And what's your lawyer doing here?
You mean the chief priest? No, he's here for the yearly sacrifice.
Desmond, to the best of my knowledge, my father had only one lawyer.
Meaning what, Raphael? Our father having only one lawyer, is that the reason we are here? We are here to read the will, and that's why we are here.
Which will?
No, it's Willy. And yeah, what I cannot change that for you. What that way look I go away. Okay.
You and your lawyer are sick. Both of you are sick. Barrister Madam.
Yes, please.
Let us proceed.
If you open that sacrifice you call briefcase. If I slap, are you mad?
Desmond, stop.
It's not stop now. Why are you telling me to stop, Mom? Why are you telling me to stop? See, let me make it clear to all of you. If my own will is not read, no other will be read. Period.
Oh, red.
Hey, Mr. Man. Get up from that place and leave this house now.
With due respect, sir, I am a legal practitioner. I am Barrister Anthony Ikemefuna, and I'm here to do my work. Someone brought me here and not you.
Desmond, please let this stranger go outside and wait for you. We want to proceed.
Barrister Anthony.
Yes. You heard what they said, eh?
Yeah.
So we have to cook.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here! What is wrong with you, Desmond? Get out of here! That's wrong! I have to look at the end of Desmond! It's a lie! Stop begging my husband! I have to look at the end of Desmond! I have to look at the Desmond! Get out! Hold your money! Hold your money! Desmond!
What kind of a family is this?
My learned colleague, I have never seen a family like this.
I think it's high time you talk to your client.
No! It's your client that needs to be talked to, not my client.
We all know the truth.
Yes. The truth will probably prevail in the court of law.
Tell him the truth and save us all of this stress.
Are you afraid of losing the case?
I should be asking you that.
Then let's meet in the court of law.
Good then.
Yeah, we'll meet in the court of law and you see me, Barrister Anthony, at work.
Brother Desmond, I am begging you in the name of God. Please.
See, forget all these things. Apart from my own will, there will be no will.
Brother Desmond.
Please.
Brother Desmond, please listen to me. Brother Desmond, if you have ever loved me as a sister, please listen to me. I am broken. Mother is broken. Our family is tearing apart. Please stop this.
I've not even started. Okay? When I start, you self, you will know. You get? That's it. I'll bring caterpillar and divide this house. I will take my own. Raphael will take his own. I've not started. Yeah, Kabusin one. When I start, I get coconut head. He will know himself now. He will know. My own will must be read. Period.
Brother Desmond, please. All of this is the handiwork of the devil.
It's better you tell the devil now. Tell the devil to accept my own will. Even the devil knows. See, if you call me out again because of this same issue, I'll not take it lightly with you. When I know.
Daddy, where are you? Daddy, where are you? Please. Your home has become a home of terror. Please. Please come and quench this fire. Daddy, I miss you. I miss you so much.
Oh no, normally that's how it's supposed to be. If that will is not read, no other will shall be read. Ha.
You see, that your brother is a crafty man. He has conspired with your father's lawyer.
I know, Raphael. Forget I know all these things. I'm just playing along. By the time I strike, leave Raphael for me.
You have to be very careful, Mr. Desmond, because your brother can do the undo.
Now, Raphael, don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Then if you say so, you'll see me at work.
Yes. This is Nigeria. Every time I work.
I'm a legal practitioner. That is why our normal slogan, work is a work. You are my client, I'll work for you.
Brother Biku, I am begging you in the name of God. Allow his lawyer to read the will so that peace can reign.
It's okay, stand up. Nothing will happen, okay? Nothing.
No, don't tell me that. You know the trouble that is forthcoming if the will is not read.
But you and I know he forged the will.
I know. But let's hear it. Let's know what he has in mind. Please.
I am the first son of this house, and a father will not be happy with me if I do otherwise. If he truly wants the will to be read, then he should drop his. Kate, don't let this work you up. God is our strength, okay?
Why is it that nobody wants to listen to me?
I don't because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. Don't tell me to take it easy as I did. Nobody fit to cheat me. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. Don't tell me to take it easy as I did. Nobody fit to cheat me. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh.
How are you?
Don't tell me to take it easy as I did.
My name is Desmond Robinson. I'm the new managing director of this company. Henceforth, no one should take order from anyone except me. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
No one should take order from anyone except who?
You.
Let me tell you something. Except me, right?
Yes, sir.
Very soon we'll start doing some reshuffling. Hey, get that. The different positions in this office. But normally, that's what it's supposed to be now, Abby?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's supposed to be. So y'all can go back to your different positions, huh?
Yes, sir.
Come here. Are you part of this place?
Yes, sir.
Really? What's your position here?
I work in the production hall, sir.
Okay. Looks like they ain't paying her well. You can go. Alright, normally, I mean they give Wahala a lift. That's what it's supposed to be now. You're welcome. What can I do for you?
What are you doing at Father's office?
Well, I'm glad you called it our father's office, so don't I have the right to stay in our father's office again?
What did you tell the workers?
I told them a very simple thing. I told them that I'm now the new managing director of this company and all others should be taken from me. Very simple.
Desmond, you're beating more than you can chew.
Get out of my office and next time you knock before coming in. Get out.
If not for blood, I swear, what I would have done to you is what you will live to regret for the rest of your life.
And if not for blood, I would have used this staple pin to staple your dead mouth. Get out of my office also now.
I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. Don't tell me to take it easy as I did. Nobody fit to me. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing.
Barrister.
Yes, please.
I need a court injunction to seal up my father's company until further notice.
What has your younger brother come up with again?
He took over my father's company, and this time around, I don't want to fight with him anymore. The best decision I've taken is to seal up the company for now.
That's so thoughtful of you, Raphael. A very wise decision you've taken.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please, I want you to do that as soon as possible.
I promise I will.
It's okay.
let me get back to the office.
Okay.
I have 1 or 2 things to sort.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Honey, you didn't go to work again today.
Something happened.
What happened?
There's a court warrant to shut down the company till further notice.
Shut down your father's company? By who?
It's Raphael.
Hey,
Raphael's game.
what rubbish? I mean, what is wrong with that man? What is wrong with him?
Well, I don't care if anything is wrong with him.
Honey, you have to care this time, oh. You really have to care because we cannot continue like this. We can't.
Just take a chill pill. Don't be up in a hill.
How can I take it?
I know what I'm doing, my love.
I know, but this is becoming too much. That the company should be shut down till further notice.
I better still take a hot pill. I'm on it. But normally, that's so it's supposed to be now.
Honey, this is time to be serious. I am serious. Biko, you have to get serious. Nagini Mezi, that the company should be shut down. Who the hell is he? My husband, if you don't want to stand up, I will stand up and behave like a man. Now, I don't know why.
I know what I'm doing.
Your daddy said I should come and pick you.
Okay.
How is today's study?
Fine.
You are doing well, right?
You said my parents are here. Where are they?
Little girl, your parents are not here, but you are going to stay here with us.
No, I won't stay here with you. I want to go back home.
Shut up and keep quiet!
Okay, honey, did you take our daughter from the school? No? Jesus! Ah! Oh my God! Oh!
So this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. Don't tell me to take it easy, as I did. Nobody fit it me. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. I don't tire for talking because this is the time for sharing. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh. Don't tell me to take it easy, as I did. Nobody fit it to me. Give me my own, oh, my own, oh.
Mom, I don't understand exactly why you're crying. What Brother Raphael said is that his daughter was kidnapped by your own son. Now that she's dead. Please stop crying.
I am crying because Desmond has lost his senses. What if he does something stupid to flourish?
I don't think Brother Desmond will do that.
What if he does?
Is he mad? He cannot try it now. His whole family will join.
That means I will not have grandchildren.
Please. Let stop now. It's okay.
How on earth will you say such a thing? How will I prefer what over my daughter?
Then accept the condition and bring back my daughter.
No, 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 no. Desmond is trying to play a fast one on me that I will not accept. First, let him bring back our daughter, then the will be read.
But he said he would bring back our daughter after the will is read.
I am not comfortable with that.
Rather, you must. You must. This house will not contain us if you do not bring back my daughter. What kind of a man are you? What kind of a man are you? Do you prefer wait for our daughter's life? Do you? Let me not see my daughter tomorrow. I will see one.
Hello? Brother Desmond, Mom wants to see you at home right now.
Dear Desmond, stop asking silly questions. I want to see you at home now. Now! Okay, Raphael is here. Talk to him.
Desmond, I have agreed to your terms. Come back home with our daughter and the will. I am ready to be by whatever you say. Okay. How do you want it? Okay, Mr. Speaker. It's okay. I agree. Police will not be involved.
Desmond, please, I swear with my life, police will not be involved. I beg you, please.
Desmond, I promise you, police will not be involved.
Anyhow you want, please, will do, please.
So, let's proceed.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this will was crafted on the 6th day of February 2010 by me, Mr. Robinson Okenwa, in the presence of Barrister Anthony Ikemefuna, on how my property should be shared. This is the will. My two sons, Mr. Raphael Robinson Okenwa and Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwa, will be the managing directors of my company, Robinson Resources Nigeria Limited. My resident home at number 4 Okenwa Street will go to my lovely wife, Mrs. Rebecca Robinson Okenwa, and thereafter will be handed over to my son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwa. 30% of income annually realized in the company should go to my lovely daughter, Miss Kate Robinson Okenwan. My house at number 6 Ikorodu Road, which is the staff quarters, will go to my second son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwan. My 4 cars should be shared among my family. 1, my wife, Mrs. Rebecca Robinson Okenwan. 2, my first son, Mr. Raphael Robinson Okenwan. 3, my second son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwan. And my third child, Miss Kate Robinson Okenwan. Finally, a sum of 200 million naira cash in my bank account will be shared accordingly. 1, 50 million naira should go to my lovely wife, Mrs. Rebecca Robinson Okenwan. 2, 60 million naira should go to my first son, Mr. Raphael Robinson Okenwan. 3, 60 million naira should go to my second son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwan. 4, 30 million naira should go to my third child, Miss Kate Robinson Okenwan. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is my will. Thank you.
I don't want what's yours.
Okay. Since we're all keeping quiet, it simply means one thing. That the will is accepted. Right? Raphael, you heard the will. Do you have anything to say?
I had a will, and everything was well understood.
Thank you.
And I'm making this promise to you that everything as stated in the will be implemented.
Very good now. Very, very good. If you're doing like this, we won't be quarreling now. Won't be quarreling.
Desmond.
So let's know when we'll, sign the necessary documents and everybody will be happy.
Desmond, can I say something?
You want to say something? Well, as long as there's not anything that will contradict the will, you can go ahead and talk.
It has nothing to do with the will. We all have listened and understood the will and agreed to do what is written in the will. But I want to ask you for something.
Which is?
Can we hear the second will?
So this one he just read now is not will, Abi. So you started that thing that brings problem, Abi. And I'm here praising you, thinking you've changed. No, this one he just read now. It's not will. Does it mean our father had 2 wills?
Desmond, this man here has been our father's lawyer. Matter of fact, we've known him to be our father's lawyer. Let us listen to him.
What's my business with listen? What's my business? Say you've started that thing that brings quarreling. He just read a very simple will we're meant to admit, and you're here telling me, Raphael. Now me they give wahala leave though. The only business I have with you, tell me the day we will all assemble here and share my father's properties accordingly. And I'll bring back your daughter, that is if you still want her alive. Now me be the person where they give wahala lift. If you don't want my problem, try me.
Brother Desmond.
If you call my name and slap him, change color.
Just go.
I don't want what's yours. Now my own, I want by JJ or force. Anyhow you want them now my own. I don't tire for
What is it?
let's listen to the will.
Listen to which will?
See, Mr. Desmond, your brother has promised to follow your will. So let's listen to the other will.
Yeah. I have told you. If you're tying weed, be removing the seed. It goes a long way.
Mr. Desmond.
I am telling you the fact. Are you out of your mind? Do you want to complicate everything? After accepting my own will, you're telling...
See, let's just listen to their will and see how foolish they are. It won't change anything. Yeah.
Hi. Can you just see me put that in
Jesus, going and listen.
When are we returning these suits that we rented?
Comfortable with the will. Where will you allow your father's lawyer to read the will?
I am very, very comfortable with or without my father's property. I do not want to talk about this again.
If you were comfortable with the will, why have you been fighting with Desmond all this while?
I needed the needful to be done. Excuse me.
I'm not a good person. That's what people will say. Well, I've thought of it. They will call me a bad person. It's okay. I'm here to hear the will of the charge and bail lawyer.
Barrister Man.
Yes, please.
Proceed.
Ifro briefcase or lawyer, like we're about to do sacrifice here. Looking like he's about to bring out egg. And offer. My friend, read this thing fast. Let's get out of here.
This will was written and signed by me, Mr. Robinson Okenwa.
We know you signed the will. Just go ahead.
2005, in the presence of my lawyer, Barrister Mado Uweku. Below are my wishes on how my property will be shared amongst my family. My company, Robinson Resources Nigerian Limited, situated at number 2, Okenwa Close, will be managed by my two sons, Raphael Robinson Okenwa and Desmond Robinson Okenwa. as managing directors of both companies. 20% share annually goes to my wife, Mrs. Rebecca Robinson Okenwa. 10% share annually goes to my daughter, Miss Kate Robinson Okenwa, while my two sons shares the rest equally. An empty land worth 342 million naira situated at number 8 Okosisi Road is willed to my lovely son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwa. Another empty land worth 50 million naira situated at number 24 Orumba Street is willed to my first son, Mr. Raphael Robinson Okenwa. In Ozomagala Market, I have functioning 214 shops. 64 shops are willed to my first son, Mr. Raphael Robinson Okenwa. 100 shops are willed to my lovely son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwa. 50 shops are willed to my daughter, Miss Kate Robinson Okenwa. My staff quarters situated at Ezebulo Crescent is willed to my wife, Mrs. Rebecca Robinson Okenwa. A sum of 500 million naira cash in my bank account will be shared accordingly. 100 million naira is willed to my wife, Mrs. Rebecca Robinson Okenwa. 150 million naira is willed to my first son, Mr. Raphael Robinson Okenwa. 50 million naira is willed to my daughter, Miss Kate Robinson Okenwa. 200 million naira cash is willed to my lovely son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwa. 15 million naira is willed to my daughter, Miss Kate Okenwa. Finally, my residential house, both city and village, remain unwilled and are there for every member of my family. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry the way my will partially went in favor of my lovely son, Mr. Desmond Robinson Okenwa. That is because he deserves it. I called him my lovely son because he is the son after my very heart, even though he is violent. I still love him most. Thank you once again. My name is Robinson Okenwa Okosisi 1 of Maga.
I'll see you later. Bye, sir.
What's the problem? Honey, you're crying. Please stop. What is the problem?
Daddy, why are you crying? Daddy, stop crying.
Tell me.
They've read the will.
Okay.
I've been fooling myself all this while.
What happened? Talk. See, honey, there is something I've been meaning to talk to you about. I think it's high time. I just need to tell you about it.
It's okay, my love. Go on.
Are you same blood with your brother Raphael? I mean, are you same mother, same father?
Of course. Raphael is my immediate elder brother, while Kate is my immediate younger sister. Why do you ask?
A lot has gone wrong.
Like what?
To me, there are a lot of things that I'm seeing that I'm really not comfortable with.
Okay. Well.
Alright, let me break it down. In your father's company, your brother behaves. He carries himself as if he's the managing director of that company. But he's not. His office is way bigger and more beautiful than yours. How do we see that? How do we explain it? Is that not being preferential?
Well, if you ask me, I don't see anything wrong with...
Oh my love, open your eyes. This is not just about your father's company. There are a lot of things that you need to open...
My love, please, let's not talk about that, please. Let's talk about some other things.
You don't want to listen to me?
I feel it's not necessary. Being in a big office or small office doesn't really entail
it's okay.
anything.
Let's forget it. You will soon understand what I'm talking about. My husband, I still do not understand why every member of your family hates you so much, including your own father. And you're doing nothing about it. It doesn't matter to you. I don't know if you understand what it means for a father to hate his own son. It's not good at all. Everything will be moved over to your elder brother, including the will. Everything I tell you. And to tell you the truth, you are automatically a loser. Look at your elder brother, parading himself as the DMD of your father's company. If that is the position he obtains, what about you? If that happens, then what is your stand? Where do you rightly belong? Because I don't know. Listen, my husband, I am not ready to suffer with my children. I am not. Make hay while the sun shines. You should own everything. You should, not the other way around. A word is enough for a wise man. If you like, you listen. If you like, don't. But what I am telling you right now is that I will never suffer with my children. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. We have made the worst mistake of our lives. I perfectly understand how you feel right now, my love, but please, you don't have to get all emotional, please. Please. Stop crying.
Daddy, stop crying.
I couldn't understand what you were telling me, but now I know everything you told me is true. Come see Chambera, cause he ready, forgive me. I was wrong. I didn't realize what I was doing. Now I see so clear the mistakes I've been making. Come see Chambera, cause he ready, forgive me. I was wrong. Oh, I'm not who I was before. I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me. I was wrong. Oh, I'm not who I was before. I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me. I was wrong.
No, please. I'm very, very sorry. I know I'm not worth being a member of this family anymore. But please, I'm still part of this family. Forgive me, Mother, I'm still your son. Please, my brother, please. Please.
Mommy, the truth is that we are not worthy to stand before you. But we have done so many unthinkable things. But please, do find a place in your heart to forgive us. If not for anything, for the sake of my son, our son, please.
I couldn't understand what you were telling me, but now I know everything you told me is true. Come see Chambera, cause he ready. Forgive me, I was wrong. I didn't realize what I was doing. Now I see so clear the mistakes I've been making. Come see Chambera, cause he ready. Forgive me, I was wrong. I'm not who I was before. I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me.
Thank you, Mommy. Mom said normally now so it's supposed to be.
Now you making trouble. Lift.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I know they give problem. Lift. Sorry, Mommy. Sorry. Normally now so it's supposed to be now. Normally, one family. And so it's supposed to be. Let's go.
I'm not who I was before. I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me, I was wrong. I'm not who I was before. I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me, I was wrong. I'm not who I was before. I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me, I was wrong.
Well, normally that's how it's supposed to be now. That's how it's supposed to be. Even like one family. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
Like who I
I need to do what I lift.
Look at you. Color changer. Color changer. Go and change my color. Color changer.
I need to give what I
Color changer.
Don't trouble us again.
I need to give what I lift.
Leave
Leave that around here. One love.
Oh, that's it. One foot. Mamiya.
Hi.
Mamiya.
What was
Mom. More.
Don't be like that. It's okay. It's okay. Why is it funny?
This calls for celebration.
Yeah. I'll sing you another baby, Mama.
Now I see so clear the mistakes I've been making. Come see Chambera, cause he ready. Forgive me, I was wrong. Oh, I'm not who I was before. I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me. before, I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me, I was wrong. I'm not who I was before, I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me, I was wrong. I'm not who I was before, I'm not fighting anymore. Forgive me, I was wrong. I'm not who I was before.